out the game. But you know I'm ballin', feeling just like Spartan, 30 for the chain.
All right, motherfuckers, this is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another motherfucking goddamn live video. And today's video is simply titled, Roman Reigns is best for business. Salute to the tribal chief. Salute to them ones. Salute to the ones. All right, into the video. So, Roman Reigns is best for business. That is the reason why Roman Reigns has been the SmackDown Universal Champion for 2 fucking years. The tribal chief character, as much as a lot of people don't agree with it, the tribal chief character has been a really good character. His promo skills are good. His charisma, the way he walks to the ring, he doesn't need to do a tope suicito. The character work of the tribal chief is probably some of the best heel work that has been done in the WWE in a lot of in the most recent times, we'll say. And just like, and I don't know if people understand this or not. So some guys are just not meant to be baby faces. Some guys just aren't meant for that. Roman Reigns is not meant to be a baby face, because when he's a baby face, he's corny as hell. He can't really cut promos. You know, that's when he's a baby face. Now, when he's the tribal chief, that motherfucker is a fucking boss. He's a fucking dog. Like, that's the real big dog. The tribal chief is the real big dog. Like, when he would come to the ring, when he comes to the ring, right, and you hear his theme song, and you see the big Roman Reigns graphic that they have or whatever, that motherfucker looks like a god. And it's the same way that Bobby Lashley looked when Bobby Lashley was the world champion. Now look at Bobby Lashley. It's terrible. Bobby Lashley is not meant to be a face. That Hurt Business version, the almighty version of Bobby Lashley, is where it's supposed to be. We'll talk about Bobby Lashley down the line. But Roman Reigns is best for business. Look at the numbers of SmackDown since Roman Reigns has been a champion. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers of SmackDown since Roman Reigns. I don't know what that song is, y'all. Look at the numbers of SmackDown since Roman Reigns has been champion. It's totally different, bro. It's totally different. Him as the tribal chief has always been better than him as the big dog, and now he is best for business. Now, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen with Roman and Drew. I'm hearing that Drew is going to probably beat him for the belt. Hopefully, he only beats him for 1 belt, keeps the Universal title, and they can figure out what happens with that. But if not, then that 2-year run that Roman Reigns has had as Universal Champion has and will go down as one of the greatest world championship runs that a wrestler has had. It's way better than CM Punk's long reign. It's way better than a lot of guys' long reigns. Like, Roman holding that belt for 2 years just proves that he's best for business. And he don't have to fly off the ring. He don't have to do 1,000 wrestling moves. He just walks to the ring, charismatic, arrogant, like a god, like the head of the table. That's all Roman Reigns needed, was to use his fucking charisma. That is all he needed. He didn't have to do a bunch of moves in the ring. I don't give a fuck how many moves he does in the ring. All I give a fuck about is how charismatic he is when it comes to promos, him walking to the ring, even his in-ring work. When I say his in-ring work, I mean how he works around the ring. So like he'll do a punch and you'll notice that he'll say something. he showed not just the in-ring work where you're like, oh, he's doing a grappling move. Oh my God, he's put him in a chicken wing. Oh shit, fucking God, he put him in a chicken wing. No, I'm talking about like how he works around the ring. Like you could tell, like he'll put you in the chin lock and he talking shit. It fits his character. When he cutting promos, you feel his promos. And you have no use but to acknowledge him. Roman Reigns is best for business. And Drew as the champion, maybe they want a babyface SmackDown champion. The ratings with Drew as the champion, I really don't know, because look at the ratings with Drew as a champion previously. I honestly hope he gets cashed in on by Theory. Make Theory the champion. Fuck it. Fuck it. But Roman Reigns, listen. Even that last match he had with Brock Lesnar, that match was fucking insane. They was picking the ring up. They was fucking putting tables and chairs and all this shit on top of fucking Brock Lesnar to beat him. That match was fucking insane. Roman Reigns is best for business. He's a main event guy. He's a main event guy. You just got to accept it, Joe. Like, you got to accept it. Like, and then I want y'all to really realize that, yes, tag team wrestling doesn't have a lot of popularity in WWE right now. I think in the future it will. But look at the Usos. Look at how much more confident and charismatic they are with Roman Reigns by their side, on the side of Roman Reigns. Ever since they became just the bloodline, those three guys have been way more charismatic because it's natural for them. They're not playing some lame-ass, goofy character that's a big dog that just walked to the ring and pretend like they're a security guard. Roman's not doing that. Or the Usos pretending like they're some Samoa fighters. Hopefully they get Solo Siaki out of that shit or whatever. Sokoi, whatever the fuck his name is. Hopefully they get him out of that gimmick, a Street Fighter gimmick. Those gimmicks that they play are the people that they are in real life. Roman Reigns walks around his household, his fucking family, like he's the tribal chief. That's just it. And then, like, y'all be forgetting. Y'all really be forgetting. And it's so crazy that people forget this shit. And I think it's kind of fucked up, too. Roman Reigns beat cancer. Or still fighting cancer. I think it's in remission or whatever that shit is called. Roman Reigns was dealing with cancer. And he was able to come back to wrestling and still be the tribal chief and be dominant and be in the shape that he is in and have a 2-year run. Roman Reigns is best for business. He's best for business. And I know a lot of people might say, oh, well, he don't have a lot of moves and it's been boring with Roman. But who else should have been the champion in that time period? Who else was ready to be the Universal Champion that wasn't Roman Reigns at that point in time? Oh, wait. Who? Who was ready? Without Roman Reigns, SmackDown wouldn't be what it is today. Like, and that's the main reason why they gave him another fucking title. Because they knew, even though he hasn't really done shit for Raw, because he's never there, but they knew Roman Reigns is best for business. At this point in time, he is best for business. So I do pray that Tyson Fury knocks Drew McIntyre out and at the Clash or whatever that shit is called in the UK. I hope he knocks his motherfucking ass out and Roman ends up beating him or something like that. Or maybe Theory cashes in or something like that. But I, in my heart of hearts, I believe that we are in the last days of Roman Reigns being a champion, unless they split the belts up. We're in the last days of that. And it is kind of sad because it's been 2 years and Roman Reigns has worked his fucking ass off. And I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Yes, the big dog character is corny as hell. Yes, he was not good at cutting promos prior. But if you look at Roman Reigns where he is today, he's the top of the food chain. He's cutting promos better than everybody in the fucking AEW roster. Ain't nobody in AEW cutting promos better than fucking Roman Reigns right now. Who in TNA cutting promos better than Roman Reigns? Of course, you know I don't like booking shit. Of course, this is not the way I wanted it to end. I wanted Jacob Fatu to join in and get him a piece of the pie, but it's not gonna work out that way. It looks like Drew McIntyre is probably gonna end up being the champion, and I guess if that's what they want, if they want Drew McIntyre to be the champion, I fucking guess. Do I think it's a good idea? No. Do I think Drew McIntyre is best for business? No, I don't. But also, this is his area. He was, this is where he's from, so he gets to win in front of a big crowd like they want Drew McIntyre to do. I'm really not a Drew McIntyre babyface fan. Now, Drew McIntyre as a heel, that's a whole different story because he's a fucking monster. But Drew McIntyre as a babyface is just not good. It's just not good. There aren't really a lot of baby faces that are in the business, to be honest with you, who can cut promos really good, that are actually like interesting as a baby face that you root for. There isn't a lot of baby faces. Like, that's why a lot of people, they cheer for heels more than they cheer for a baby face, because heels are sometimes better characters than baby faces. Like that, a baby face is just like I can never win, I'm too small, or I got one arm, or I got some sad ass sappy ass story going on. That's why a lot of people don't cheer for a baby face. I usually cheer for a heel. I like a heel. I like a good heel. I do. I appreciate a good heel. So at the end of the day, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. I'm guessing Drew McIntyre is going to win. I'm guessing Bray Wyatt may show up. I'm guessing Tyson Fury might punch Drew McIntyre in the mouth. We don't really fucking know what's going to happen. I don't even know if they know what the fuck is going to happen at this point in time. But at the end of the day, this has been Masked Up Marks. Roman Reigns, I thank you for those 2 long years of being the tribal chief. You are best for business. We do acknowledge you. Shout out to them ones. Shout out to them motherfuckers. At the end of the day, Roman Reigns has been best for business. And he's a survivor, dude. Like, you can't really hate on Roman because he's a survivor. He survived shit. So, yeah. In my opinion, he's best for business. I know this may not be everybody else's opinion. Everybody may feel something different, and that's fine. But in my opinion, Roman Reigns is best for business. This has been Masked Up Marks. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment. Tell us if you hate us. Tell us if you acknowledge the motherfucking tribal chief. Fuck Kenny Omega. Fuck AEW. Smoke your AEW pack. I'm off this bitch.